Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly reading. This is for February 2018. I'm going to start doing the monthly reading starting with whose ever birthday is coming up, so happy birthday. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. And I just want to let you know that I've already shuffled these cards, so I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reid. I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite Tarot. And at the end, we're going to choose an oracle card for an additional message, okay? So, like I said, I've already shuffled these cards, and in fact, the star card came flying out, so I knew that your message was ready, okay? So we're going to pull these now. Okay. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, we have the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Water. And this card is definitely talks about family, emotional contentment, just feeling happy on every level. So that's a really nice overall energy to have for your month. Now, we are starting out here. We have the King of Wands, the King of Fire. Hopefully you can see this. I hope the glare is not, I hope it's not glaring on there. The King of Fire, the 2 of Earth, which is the 2 of Pentacles, King of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. So, you could be perhaps needing to make a decision regarding this King of Wands. This could be aspects of yourself, perhaps. Perhaps you are deciding if you want to take some sort of a leadership role in some aspect of your life, especially with regards to your beliefs and moving forward in a way that others may not always be supportive of. Because here with the 7 of Swords, which is the 7 of Air, this card is sometimes, yes, many tarot readers will call this card the Thief, but it's also, I've heard it be described as the Divine Rebel. And this is a card of nonconformity. It's about those swords that in the Rider-Waite Tarot that we see, the figure taking 5 of them and leaving 2 behind. That's like taking your ideas and moving with them regardless of what other people have to say. If they don't like what your ideas are or what it is that you believe, then you don't let them influence you. It's about not letting yourself succumb to groupthink. And I think that that's where you're headed this month. Maybe you're going to have to make some decisions about who you want to keep in your life and who you want to perhaps distance yourself from. Maybe it's just something as simple as you're not going to take that person's advice and you're going to follow your own path. You're going to go your own way. Now, with the Messenger of Fire here, I mean, this is a very willful card. Now, I know I'm sort of reading this backwards, but I'm just going with my intuition here. So this is a very willful card. This is about, you have the passion, the motivation to make something happen, right? And this Knight, this Messenger of Fire moves quickly. Not as quick as the Knight of Swords, but it is a quick moving energy. Now, you could also be you could be in some sort of relation with a fire sign as well for some of you, or people who take those aspects on, who you feel you have to not so much defend yourself, because the 7 of Air doesn't really talk about defend yourself that much. It's sort of just like, yes, nod and smile and nod, but no thanks. I don't want your advice. I got this. This is my belief system. This is what I choose to do. It's my life, right? Because these are very powerful energies, the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And the King of Wands to me signifies that this is like, other than the major arcana, it's a major leader in the court cards, okay? That's the one who's going to be the first to take the reins and move forward on an idea. And with the Knight of Wands there, it's sort of backing that up. It's saying, yeah, you're ready. You are ready to make this decision. Now, maybe for some of you, this is perhaps starting some kind of a project in addition to the work that you already do. For others of you, it could just be making a decision regarding how to deal with a specific relationship coming up for you. So I'm going to shuffle these cards up and see what we have. So let me give this a couple of good... Mix these up. Let's see what they have to say. Can you please clarify these cards here for me? Can we clarify this Two of Earth for Aquarius for this month of February 2018? Please okay, I just got a jumper. Okay, yep. So you are definitely choosing to move forward. And it is about some kind of ideas. Perhaps you've been planning on something. This talks about moving from, this is the Six of Swords. And that talks about moving from perhaps a troubled situation or even just being not so much of two minds about something, but perhaps being of two minds about something, not knowing which way to go, but you're ready to make that decision. You're ready to make this decision, and whatever it is. Can I have a card to please clarify the Seven of Swords here, the Seven of Air, for those under the sign here of Aquarius? Okay, so I got the Four of Cups. Can we get one more card for the Seven of Air, please? Please give me a card. Okay, I got two. We're going to take them. So we got the Queen of Swords and the Death card. Okay. So maybe I see what's going on here is that, okay, you're choosing. You're like, okay, you know what? I'm taking the reins back in my own life. I'm going to move myself toward where it is that I want to go. And maybe you're like, you're still sort of perhaps unsure of yourself. Maybe you're, or not so much unsure of yourself, but maybe what you thought, how you think this is going to go might be, it's not going to fulfill every last of your wishes. At least not right away, okay? Because you have a transformation that you're going to need to go through before you can really reach this Ten of Water. And actually, underneath the Ten of Water, we have the Three of Air. So I see this as a healing energy coming in for you because we have the Hermit, the Three of Air, and the Ten of Water under the deck there. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, that was the card underneath there. So you got the Three of Air and the Ten of Cups, all right? And then the Hermit card was below the Three of Swords. So maybe there's some things that you need to still heal from. Don't steal. It's not good. That's funny. There's some things that you're still healing from. And you will get to this happiness, this contentment place, but it is going to require you to take on this Queen of Swords energy a bit, right? Now, this Queen of Swords is confident. She doesn't take any BS, and this can represent you, Aquarius. You are an air sign. She could also represent someone else in your life, another fellow air sign, or just as an energy. Perhaps something that you need to develop more in your life, which could possibly be seeking truth, speaking the truth, seeking out justice, because her sword, it's kind of like the sword and the Justice card as well. Usually the Queen of Swords represents Libra, but again, this can represent you in your own reading. And perhaps you're having to speak up for yourself a bit. Maybe you need to transform something about the ways in which you're communicating to others. Maybe you don't think that you're getting anywhere as much as you would like to get to, and maybe there needs to be some kind of a transformation going on. Perhaps in the way you communicate or the way you're looking at this situation. It could also be how you're looking at it. Like you have these cups here in front of you and you're like, no, that's not what I want. And then you don't even, you're so focused on, no, I don't want this, that you don't see what is being offered to you, that there is something there that when you open your eyes and see it, you're going to say, oh, that looks like pretty good. You might like that offer, right? If you would only just, and I think that if you decide to go ahead and do your thing, not let other people influence you because of you're afraid of what they might think or because of their concerns for you, like, oh, if you do that, then, but life, sometimes you have to take a risk in life. I'm not saying that you should, sell your house and move to another country and, you have to, what this is in your situation. I don't recommend that you completely throw your life, to the wind here, but you have to follow. Some people do that, and that's how they find the ultimate success. You have to take risks in life. You have to be willing to, and I think that the Seven of Air is sort of a risk card. Well, obviously when you steal, if this was to be, as people sometimes see the Seven of Swords as a thief card, obviously that's a risk on the negative side. But I'm not talking about stealing something. I'm talking about being rebellious for your own good, for the good of others. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull a Shaman Wisdom card. Now these cards are sort of unique. They may or may not resonate with this reading, to be honest with you. But I really like them, and I think that there is a lot of wisdom that people can gain. That, I really enjoy their messages. I like their messages, and I think that this is the best choice for this February. I'm going to be using the Shaman Wisdom cards. Let me just give them a good shuffle here. So whatever this is, you're definitely looking like you're going to become, you're starting to perhaps even follow your heart, because you can see here that this heart is very prominent. Maybe these ideas, these things that are stirring in your heart, right? Because we have the heart, the Three of Air is usually the, perhaps there was some disappointment in the past, and that could be why you're sort of contemplating, like, should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? But I see you moving toward it with passion and sort of willfully. And it's going to bring a huge transformation into your life. And of course, this isn't all going to happen in 1 month. I mean, these readings are fluid. But this transformation could be taking place, for the rest of the year. Could be transforming you. It could be transforming your career. Whatever this offer is that comes through, you're going to have to open your eyes to it. And sometimes the offer is something as simple as you need to take an action. Please bring me one card for those under the influence of Aquarius. And by the way, this reading, it's probably too late to say that, but it is good for Sun, Moon, or Rising Aquarius. For those under the influence of the sign of Aquarius for the month of February 2018. Please bring me a sign, a message, guidance, or advice for those born under the astrological influence of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please bring me one card out for Aquarius. Okay. These are 2 cards. Oh no, that's too many cards. We got 3 cards. I'm sorry. That's too many cards. Okay, one just flew. So I'm going to take this card. Let's see. Okay, so we got Earth. Feminine Earth. And number 63. So let's see what this card says here. I am the earth. I am mother. I am grandmother. It is from me that all life comes forth. I am the great turtle. Ground yourself through me. Learn from me the protective instinct of care and nurturing, the formation, the formulation, gestation, and development. Through me, you can see the beauty and gentleness in all that exists. I am the foundation, the very beginning. It is within me that the shaman journeys for knowledge and wisdom. The timeless flight of ecstasy. I am the lower world. I am the fifth direction. I am ancestor. I am the root. I am the female, the magnetic, the yin, the left side. So, what this talks about here in the middle, the nurturing, formation, formulation, gestation, and development. So this could be like, perhaps there is something that you've been thinking about for quite some time. And you have held back because of perhaps not feeling ready, not feeling like you are really ready to do whatever that is that you're wanting to do. Perhaps because of fear of what others might think. But what this is saying is that it's almost saying like, because the turtle, this is a turtle, this is the image of the turtle here at the bottom, and it talks about the turtle in this card. So it is a slow process, especially healing, but this is something that you should move toward, but perhaps little by little, right? You don't want to just up and, like I said, sell your house and move to Europe or, move to Australia and expect everything to be hunky-dory. No, you have to take methodical, grounded, be grounded about this. Be grounded about these decisions that you're making. Moving from these, rough waters to the calmer waters could be just something that's going through inside of you. It could be literal, moving away. It could be a change in job. But what this says, especially because it's earth, be grounded about it. Do it in a methodical way, from like basically, in phases. Now I'm also going to pull one of these little one-word cards here for you, Aquarius, just to give further insight or guidance for February 2018. Can I have one card here for Aquarius, please? Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay, expectancy. That's interesting because this card, obviously Earth, this would represent the Empress, right? In a traditional tarot, perhaps. Birth, it talks about gestation. Perhaps some of you are literally giving birth to a baby, perhaps. Or I think this is more just about whatever this is. Maybe you should expect something. Let me just plug my computer in before I end this here, before it loses battery. So there is some kind of an offer coming through. Now remember, this is a general reading, so if you don't get some kind of an offer, or if you're not putting effort in, don't expect an offer to, maybe for very few people an offer will come out of the blue. But you have to be putting effort into these things in order for offers. And if you're looking for a new job, you have to apply for one. If you're looking to start a new business, you need to do the work. So you can expect whatever this means to you. Maybe it could be a lot of things. Perhaps business coming in, perhaps an offer coming in, whatever that means to you, it's also a word that you can perhaps think about. And I'm going to pull one more of these little cards just for Aquarius for this month of February 2018 for the sign of Aquarius. Please bring me one more little card here too. I'm just shuffling them up in this cup here like that. Okay. Power. So maybe it's even about manifesting something, right? Because we can't just wish on things to be manifested. We have to manifest by actually taking physical action, doing real things in the real world. So this to me is almost like, it's almost like the Magician and the Empress coming out in a way. Because this Power card looks a little bit like, you know, he's got everything he needs there. So Aquarius, I do hope that this reading brings you a message that you needed to hear. I hope it resonates with those of you out there. I wish you a very happy birthday, Aquarius. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.